often do you guys throw parties? But what way do you swing in a romantic interest? Straight. How much do you pay yourself? Okay. Today, guys, I am in San Francisco right now. I'm standing right outside of the building of the hottest Silicon Valley tech AI startup called Mercor. They are valued at over $2 billion. And I'm about to go spend the next 30, 45 minutes with the CEO and founder of this company. You see a lot of tech founders on Bloomberg doing these different interviews, and they're not very personal, in my opinion. They always ask about like all the really technical jargon, AI, future of AI.
Hearing the deal closed at over 15 million. Can you confirm?
I am a very rich.
And I'm just trying to get to know the boy. Like, this guy's 21 years old, so excited to meet him. Let's go inside. We're about to go into the office now. All right.
Sorry.
Yo, do you work here?
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
We've already met.
Yo, how do you feel working here?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's a great environment. Everyone here is really incredible. Really smart. Definitely would recommend it.
Okay, I'm about to meet Brendan. What's your impression of your boss?
Brendan's a great guy, definitely.
Okay.
Really solid head on his shoulders.
What's your least favorite thing about him?
That's a hot topic.
Yeah.
I can't even pick. Brendan's the GOAT. No. Brendan's the GOAT. I don't even. Yeah.
Okay. Did you graduate college?
No, I did not.
Oh shit, you dropped out?
I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
shit.
commuting over.
Oh damn. So you work full time here?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, the 996 grind.
The 996 grind is actually the work schedule that the entire company follows, and it means you're working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. So if you want to work at Mercor, then get ready to grind.
Do you have a love life here or no?
A love life?
Yeah, like are you dating anyone?
Have you seen the demographic?
Oh no. Not internally, just in general.
I have a girlfriend actually, 5 years.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh yeah, no, you need to come take a person interview too. You're way longer. This guy built out the entire interviewer base.
You built out the entire tech?
So my dumma actually missed a co-founder in the back here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. So how long have you been here for?
9 months, I think.
Oh damn, you built out the whole tech in 9 months?
It was like there was a version before.
Oh, okay.
I just want to be clear about that. But like I kind of rewrote the thing.
Okay, where are you headed now?
I'm gonna go talk to my my colleague. I'm gonna go get lunch.
Okay, for sure. Oh, you're Daniel too? Yeah. Oh shit, I'm Daniel too. Okay, energy's great in this office. Harvard guy.
2 Harvard, bro?
Yeah.
Here's Brendan.
Yo, the boy. Good to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah,
Doing
thanks
great?
for coming by.
Yeah, of course. Wait, you're 21, right? Or
I
you
actually
22?
just turned 22.
Oh, okay. I did see the happy birthday signs over there. Some context. This is Brendan Foody. Are you a big foodie?
I'm a big foodie.
Okay. Makes sense with the last name, but he is the CEO and co-founder of Mercor, right there, big M. Could stand for Mercor or Daniel Mintz, either or, right? Yeah, but he's gonna show us around the office a little bit, answer some questions. We'll just boy it up for like the next 30 minutes.
That's it.
All right, so where should we go here? Okay, I'm excited.
Cool. So this is the top floor of the KPMG building in FiDi. We have impeccable views over here, as you can see. We do a quick loop.
Yeah, let's do a quick loop.
Here,
Yeah.
this is what we call the jungle. This is our all hands area.
What the f is going on in the jungle here?
I don't know. You'll just hang out.
What do you... Oh, is this like the coding, like lock-in room?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, why is the
exactly.
lights off and everything too?
Some people prefer the dark.
Yo, that guy.
How are you, man? You doing good?
This is a tech startup right now. This is a Silicon Valley tech startup. Wait, who are all the boys here?
So we got Aksh. Aksh was at Tesla, SpaceX, D. Shaw is here.
Shit.
Oliver was at Jane Street, and then Harvey is here. Calix was at Ramp.
Ramp?
Was their youngest intern.
Oh, I saw the LinkedIn post about you. I saw that LinkedIn post. Some guy was like, yo, you get to work with people like you.
And then Zach was previously at BCG, thought about going to SpaceX, but came here instead.
Okay. All right, well, it was great meeting you guys. We'll probably circle around. Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys.
Here's Llama.
Llama?
Yeah, we can only take meetings with Meta here, not other customers.
What? Really? Like actually, like
we also have internal meetings.
Okay.
But we named all the conference rooms after animals. This is Anush.
Anush? What do you do here?
I work on the operations team. I'm an engagement manager.
Anush worked on projects like deep research and stuff like that.
Okay.
Won't say which customer, because there's many deep researchers out there.
Okay,
We
what's
have
in the
lots of
fridge here?
question.
Okay.
Lots of coffee,
Okay.
some soda, some Gatorade. We have a lot of caffeine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you a big Red Bull guy or?
This used to be a Red Bull exclusive fridge. I don't drink Red Bulls though. So now I guess it's mostly LaCroix.
Okay.
Lots of beer.
Okay.
We used to have a bunch of 1942. I guess we just have a couple.
Oh, so you have some alcohol here too?
Yeah. Our average company age is still very young.
Yeah.
And so you know,
I think I saw like you're 22?
It was 22. Yeah. Now I think it's a little older.
Okay.
So still tying off the college experience.
Uh-huh.
People hang out here, have the dartboard,
okay.
some foosball, ping pong.
So can you quickly give us a little overview, like elevator pitch of what Mercor is?
Yeah, so Mercor trains models that predict how well someone will perform on a job better than a human can. Similar to how a human would review a resume, conduct an interview, and decide who to hire. We automate all of those with LLMs, and it's so effective, it's used by all of the top 5 AI labs to hire thousands of people.
What are the top 5 AI labs? Can you name them or are you not allowed to name them?
We're not supposed to say their names yet. It's all the ones you would expect.
Yeah. I can tell. Flash up some
The top
logos.
5 on the leaderboards, yeah.
Okay.
We hire all of the people that help to evaluate and teach those models. We're big fans of your TikTok.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
the street interviews?
Or yeah, I guess Instagram Reels.
Oh, yeah, Instagram Reels and all that. Yeah. So how does it feel being 21 or 22 now?
22
Congrats.
now, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, and running a $2 billion company.
It's pretty crazy. Like I always had big ambitions growing up, but didn't expect it to happen this quickly. And I think it's some combination of just like seeing this market that was changing very fast, along with just being really fortunate about what's happening in AI and like that coinciding with like my coming of age. Because I think that the thing I'm most grateful for is just like the time that I was born in the world, right? And all that's now possible with LLMs and technology.
How big is your team now?
So now we're 38 full-time employees in San
Holy.
Francisco,
Okay.
and then we also have a team of about 50 people in India.
Wow. I remember back in literally December, you guys were at like 20, right? So you hired
Fast.
18 people in like the last 4 months.
Well, exactly, and it's
Wow.
because the company's growing so fast. Like for reference, revenue has roughly tripled in the last like quarter.
What is it now? Can you say the number?
Yeah, I mean it's more than 50% of what anything we've shared publicly because the company's continuing to grow 50% month over month.
Month over month.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Okay. What do you look for in good talent?
We have a really high bar. For anyone that we hire, there's a very extensive interview process and then 5 to 10 backdoor references. I think the key thing is just like looking for people that demonstrate that they've done exceptional things in the past and seeing that they're like super passionate and bought into whatever they'll be working on in the future.
So how do you manage 38 people?
Well, we try to avoid any bureaucracy. I definitely think that there are differences in how you manage people because like once you start having 30, 40, 50, 100 people, you get to the point where you need to be very thoughtful about disseminating knowledge throughout the company. It used to be that it's 10 of us sitting in a circle and we can just talk about what needs to get done the next week, but now we need to have more of like a written culture around people writing out all of their goals, their plans towards those goals, how they're tracking against them.
Okay, wait, let's keep walking around here. Okay, now, so then what do you think is the thing that attracts all the talent?
There's the obvious stuff of like people want to be at companies that are growing really fast and doing exceptional things, but I also think the impact and mission of the company is really motivating and that we get huge volumes of opportunities for all sorts of people that otherwise wouldn't have them. It's very cool to be part of that and just to see sort of the downstream impact of every product feature and all the work we're doing with customers.
What do you say to all the VCs that are like, they're young, they might be a little more inexperienced, can they manage $100 million in cash? What is your like immediate knee-jerk reaction when you hear those things?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that there's a lot of disadvantages to being young that like VCs are tapping into, and that like you haven't seen what great companies look like before.
Yeah.
But there's also a huge amount of positives. The most legendary founders in the world, so many of them were college dropouts. If you look at Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, of course, and many others, it's because there's so much value to just having a fresh set of eyes on markets and like what's missing in the world, right? And not having your judgment judgment bias or clouded by the old way of doing things and what everyone's done in the past. You can just look at the results, right? Like our company is profiting huge amounts of money while being the fastest growing company in Silicon Valley, right? And so I think the most important thing is just to like ground it in the fact that we're building a phenomenal business.
Have you ever seen Silicon Valley by any chance?
Yeah, of course.
Did any of your employees say you resemble one of the Silicon Valley people?
Oh, no,
There's someone in the back of my head that you seem to resemble.
No, I haven't heard this before.
Okay, you give me like Peter Gregory vibes for some reason.
And now, would anyone like some BK?
But in like a friendly, like authentic, wholesome kind of way.
Okay. One of our investors is Peter Thiel.
Yeah. Okay, so kind of fits the Peter.
Fits in.
No one said you seem like Peter Gregory, or no one's like made a reference.
I haven't heard it before, no.
Okay. Maybe it's a smiley. Actually, he's not that smiley.
He's not that smiley.
Oh wait, the big hitter question. That probably, how much do you pay yourself?
I pay myself, now it's like $70K a year.
Wow,
Yeah.
only $70K.
Yeah.
So you're all in equity, that's the all in.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the 9 to 9 to 16 actually real, or is that just something that I'm seeing online a lot?
It's largely real. I will say that for people with families, like Srini on our team set up Uber's India office, and for people with families, we tend to be more flexible on Saturdays being remote. But I would say the bulk of the team is definitely in the office 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 6 days a week. We also don't enforce those hours. It's more so just like people work really hard because there's a lot to do. So what
does your day-to-day look like?
There's generally 3 things that I focus on. First is hiring and like building out our team. Second is product work and how do we figure out what we want to be prioritizing and working on. And the third thing is time with customers, understanding what their needs are, how we can better support them, and all the magic to get there.
How did this idea even start? Like, did it start out in your college dorm with your boys and you're just like, yo, this is sick?
The reason it started is that I was always building like software products for fun throughout high school, and my co-founders were like, both their families are from India, and they were saying, I've got to hire these engineers from the IITs in India because they're these like super smart people who can help me to build projects. And so we started doing that, like building projects just as like a contracting agency for our friends, and we were amazed that there were so many incredibly talented people that weren't getting a lot of the opportunities that they deserved. So we were interested in how we could apply LLMs as ChatGPT was taking off to just make that process and problem of labor allocation more efficient. We hustled a bunch, hired people internationally at first for our friends' companies, where we'd like charge our friend $500 a month, take a fee. We bootstrapped that up to $1 million revenue run rate. After paying ourselves, we profited $80K, dropped out of college, and we didn't raise until after we'd hit that revenue run rate. And then we focused a lot more on like automation and on how we could build this like really scalable platform for a few months before it really started taking off.
So I don't want to assume where you swing, but what way do you swing in a romantic interest? Straight, like?
Yeah. I'm straight. I have a girlfriend,
You have a girlfriend?
Not right now, previously, ex-girlfriend, Oh,
really? Where, like, not where, what am I saying?
She was at Georgetown.
You get to end it off for the startup?
Yeah.
Damn. So how long ago was that?
We dropped out summer of 2023, so it's been a while.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So since then?
Yeah, since then have been mainly focused on Mercor, gone out on some dates, but
Really? Okay, what's your way of sourcing dates? How do you source talent?
How do I source talent? Usually just like friends that I'm in touch with.
So no Hinge, no dating apps?
No dating apps, yeah.
Okay, too much waste of a time. You can't do 996 on dating apps.
Yeah, committed to Merkor. So, as I always say, until I married Merkor when the business started doing well, so.
No prospects of relationships or anything in the future for you?
Who knows, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's like we can keep walking. Like, what is the 5-year vision?
5-year vision is tied to building this unified global labor market that every job applicant applies to and every company hires from. And no interest in selling the company because we're much more excited about continuing to build it forever.
Okay. Do you miss college at all by any chance?
Sometimes, yeah. College was a lot of fun.
Like you dropped out at the end of your sophomore year?
Yeah, exactly. College was a lot of fun, but I'm very glad I dropped out. Like my heart was not lying with school. I never enjoyed going to classes or having all these like obligations of taking exams, and so I find it much more fulfilling to like work on something that matters in the world rather than going through the motions with college.
Well, I guess a lot of people in college like to party, but it seems like you're having your own version of that here too. I hear a little bit about Mercor parties in SF. Heard about your Bali trip too. Kind of went insane. Like, how often do you guys throw parties?
We probably throw parties every other month. It'll usually be the team and friends, and so some of them could get pretty big. We try to have it as like a good way to take a break.
Am I invited to the next Mercor party?
Of course, you're.
Yo, let's go. Okay. What's the craziest thing that you've had at a party?
At a party, let's see. They haven't been too insane. Like people obviously going wild. Sometimes we'll have like for celebrations at the office, Fez's coordinated stuff. Like he had mariachi band come. This week we had a clown, saxophone player, and then an Indian drummer. At parties, they can get a little wild sometimes. Like end of last year, we had a party with about 500 people.
Okay.
So yeah, it can be a good time.
Okay. Are you a big drinker?
Occasionally. I obviously like don't too often because I need to be productive, but like to let loose occasionally.
Let loose? You're like a party animal on the inside. You're a monkey. This monkey represents the party.
Party monkey, exactly.
Party monkey?
Yeah.
Wait, can we go back to the ping pong
let's
section?
do it.
You have a thing I do.
With Forbes?
Yeah.
Joe, with Forbes? This guy looks like, Fez looks like the warden of the office here. Like, he's like walking around like managing.
I'm with the science team.
Yeah.
So you're talking to Forbes right after this?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's kind of a downgrade from the Daniel Mintz YouTube channel. Like,
I know.
Kind of a downgrade.
Struggle. Do you want to play ping pong?
Yeah. Okay,
you
let's
good at-
first to 3 points. If I win, I get invitations to all the future Mercor parties.
Done.
Unlimited
Deal.
access.
Deal.
Yeah, what do you want if you win?
How about a video about job opportunities on Merkor?
Like a UGC video?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, sure. All right, fuck it. Okay, all right. There's something on the line now. I can't lose.
You gotta get invited to those parties.
Yeah. And I can come to the Mercor office whenever I'm in SF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deal.
All right.
I'm not that good at ping pong. You're good.
Fuck! Okay, all right. Okay. Oh my Brooks, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Yo, I'm cooked. All right, reach out to me for the video. Can I still get the invites?
Good game. Yeah.
Okay.
You can still get the invites.
Yo, that's cooked. Yo, I suck. Dude, this guy was deceiving me. He let me win the
I'm not
first
that
round.
good at ping pong.
Yo, that guy cooked me. All right. I'm not gonna assume how much liquid cash you guys have, but probably in the hundreds of millions, I assume.
Yeah, Merkor does.
Yeah, so how do you go about managing all that money? And I mean, do investors care what you spend it on as long as you're increasing profits or?
Pretty simple. We just keep it in T-bills. We don't spend any of it because the company's profitable and just continuing to grow in an organic way. We tend to be like very frugal. I remember when we were starting the company, we bootstrapped it for the first like 9 months and turned down offers from investors. And so we just value being super efficient as much as anyone. Yeah.
I see Fez standing there, so maybe we should walk over.
Yeah.
All right.
Fez, do you want to say hi to the YouTube channel?
Oh no, yeah, I'm a huge fan. These guys are like legends.
Yo.
They're redefining the media landscape of recruiting.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. So wait, you set this meeting up with Forbes?
Oh yeah, he has like an interview with Forbes. They want to cover some of the work he's doing.
Oh, okay, but it's nowhere near as cool as the Daniel Mintz YouTube channel, right?
No, come on, no.
Yeah, nobody compares to this. Life advice to any of the, I guess, majority college audience that's watching this here.
Strongest recommendation is go apply to a job at Merkor. See you guys. No, but I think just like do something you love doing that matters in the world, and I think everything else will figure itself out.
Would you hire me at Mercor? Do I fit the bar?
Yeah, let's.
I just finished up at the Mercor office with
Brendan.
Yup, CEO, co-founder, 2 billion. Pretty cracked. And we are both super pumped. Let's go. Have fun at Forbes, the lesser known media channel than
Cool,
Daniel
thank
Mintz.
you.
All right, it was great meeting you. Thank you for doing this.
For sure.
I'm getting his number, networking here.
You guys raise money or?
Yeah, we've raised money. Yeah.
How much total?
I think 6 mil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good amount of cash.
Yeah, good amount of cash,
Yeah. Well, let's talk more soon.
Okay.
Whether it could be a good fit.
Yeah. It was great meeting them. Got a lot of intel, got a lot of insight. Let me know if you guys want me to visit any other startup founders' offices. If you guys have any intros, would love to meet them because I don't know, I love going around learning, and we're gonna just keep exploring San Francisco. Let's get freaky.
San Freaky.
San Freaky.